I kept telling myself I was too busy to visit them until one phone call changed everything.
Welcome to God Showed Up Stories. Today's story is for anyone who has ever taken family for granted, anyone carrying regret, and anyone realizing too late how precious time with loved ones really is. Sometimes life gets so busy that we convince ourselves there will always be more time later. More visits, more conversations, more chances to show people we love them. But today's story is a reminder that God can wake us up emotionally before it's too late and guide us back toward the people who matter most. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, comment below where you're watching from, and share this story with someone who may need encouragement today. Now let's get into the story.
My parents were always there for me growing up. Always. No matter what mistakes I made, no matter how difficult life became, they showed up. Birthdays, school events, financial struggles, heartbreak. Every season of my life, they supported me however they could. And honestly, for a long time, I just assumed they always would. As I got older, life became busier and busier. Work responsibilities, bills, stress, my own family, my own problems. And slowly, without even realizing it, I stopped making time for them. At first it seemed small. Missed phone calls, canceled visits, quick conversations instead of meaningful ones. I kept telling myself, I'll visit next weekend. But next weekend kept turning into next month. Then next month turned into almost a year. And honestly, I didn't fully realize how distant I had become. My parents never complained much. That's what hurts me the most now. They always sounded happy to hear from me, even during our short phone calls. But looking back, I can hear the loneliness in their voices now. One evening, my mother called while I was busy finishing work. I remember seeing her name pop up on my phone. And honestly, I almost ignored it. But I answered quickly and rushed through the conversation. Told her I was tired, busy, stressed. I said I'd visit soon. Then I hung up. Honestly, I had no idea that conversation would haunt me later. A few days afterward, I got another phone call, this time from my father. My mother had been rushed to the hospital unexpectedly. I remember feeling my stomach drop instantly. The drive to the hospital felt endless. And honestly, the guilt started crushing me before I even arrived. Because deep down, I realized something painful. I had spent more time giving attention to work, stress, and distractions than the people who loved me most. When I walked into that hospital room, seeing my mother lying there weak and exhausted completely shattered me emotionally. Honestly, I barely held myself together. That night, I sat alone in the hospital parking lot crying harder than I had cried in years. Not because I thought I was a terrible person, but because I realized how easily life distracts us from what truly matters. I remember praying through tears. God, please help me fix this. Because honestly, I didn't know how to undo the regret I was feeling. But slowly, something inside me started changing after that night. Not instantly, not dramatically, but deeply. I started showing up more, calling more, listening more, actually being present emotionally instead of rushing through conversations. And honestly, the more time I spent with my parents again, the more I realized how much I had missed. Simple dinners together, stories from the past, quiet conversations, little moments that suddenly felt priceless. One afternoon, while sitting beside my father on the porch, he looked at me and quietly said, "It's good having you back." Honestly, that sentence hit me harder than almost anything else. Because deep down, I realized they never stopped loving me, even when I had slowly drifted away emotionally. Today, my relationship with my parents is stronger than it's been in years. And honestly, I no longer take time for granted. Because looking back now, I truly believe God used that painful wake-up call to open my eyes before regret became permanent. So if you've been too busy lately, too distracted, too distant from the people you love, please hear this carefully. Time is precious. People are precious. And sometimes God allows painful moments to remind us what truly matters most.
If this story encouraged you today, comment God Showed Up down below. And if this story reminded you to cherish your loved ones, comment Time Matters. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to God Showed Up Stories, and turn on your notifications so you never miss another powerful testimony. And share this video with someone who may need this reminder today. Thanks for watching. And remember, God always shows up right on time.